Gaslighting, the narcissist's manipulative tactic to literally drive you crazy and then accuse you of the one who is being crazy, to make you feel paranoid and accuse you of being paranoid, to cause those trust issues within you and then accuse you of having trust issues, to have a laugh at your expense and then accuse you of not being able to take a joke. When it comes to narcissists, they will gaslight your reality in order to protect their own. The term gaslight comes from the playwright Gaslight, and then in 1944 it was made into a film. I believe the playwright was Patrick Hamilton, but I'm not 100% sure. When it comes to narcissistic individuals, gaslighting is their manipulative tactic, where they will go all out to make you doubt your own perceptions, your own memories, your own feelings, your own sanity. It's a form of emotional and psychological manipulation and abuse aimed at the narcissist gaining control over you by undermining your confidence and your reality. Narcissistic individuals use gaslighting to maintain their sense of superiority, to maintain power and control over others, by distorting the truth, by creating that confusion, by denying you of your reality. They can manipulate situations to their advantage. They will claim that you heard things you didn't hear, that you saw things you didn't see, or that you didn't see things you did see, or you didn't hear things you did hear. The gaslighting tactic allows the narcissist to avoid accountability for their actions, avoid consequences, and instead instill self-doubt into their victims. Gaslighting can have many severe psychological implications on the narcissist victims, from anxiety, depression, a low sense of self-worth, confusion, isolation, unable to trust in your own judgments, unable to trust in your own feelings, and it can lead to that loss of confidence and a sense of helplessness, leading you to become more dependent on the narcissist. There's lots of different gaslighting phrases they use. Any that you heard, please do drop them into the comments. A narcissist is one of the most insensitive people you could ever meet. They can't even take constructive feedback on board. However, they are also incredibly insensitive. So they will be insensitive towards you, and when you dare to have an open, honest conversation with them, they will, instead of having a conversation with you, they will accuse you of being too sensitive. They can do something that they feel entitled to do. You can find out about it. They get offended that you're questioning their sense of authority, their sense of entitlement, and they just turn around and say, that never happened. I think you might be imagining things. They're looking to cause that frustration within you, and then when you react at them, they go all calm and smug and look at the state of you. What's wrong with you? Has somebody had a bad day? It's a very toxic environment to be around. A narcissist will go all out to wind you up, to provoke you, and the second you react, they'll accuse you of overreacting to the situation. They're allowed to react to situations. You are not. You're supposed to put up and shut up and deal with it, and they will tell you to deal with it. They will promise you something, a narcissist will promise you something in the future to get their needs met in the present, and then when they fail to deliver on that promise and you go to have communication, they just turn around and say, I never said that. And you're the one that's left full of that resentment towards them, which builds up those negative feelings within you, and you can often then believe that you're the narcissistic one. You can find something out about a narcissist and they'll just flat out accuse you of going crazy. You will be accused of being crazy for things that you later on find out to be true. Again, with a narcissist, go and have open communication with them. They are just going to unjustly accuse you. And sometimes they will provoke feelings within you to accuse you of the feelings, so it validates your version of reality. They will go all out to provoke jealousy within you and then accuse you of being jealous. They will cheat on you and then accuse you of having trust issues. They will up and leave their partner for a whole new family and move in before their side of the bed is even cold, and then accuse the ex of the one who is bitter and jealous. They will fail to show up for their children. They will let their children down at any given opportunity, yet they will be telling everybody else that it's the other parent that won't allow them to see their children. A narcissist will accuse you of the one who twists things. Their projection, because they twist everything to their advantage. They can tell you to stop being dramatic to situations when you are actually reacting in proportion to the unbelievable, toxic, negative environment that you are in with a narcissist. It's incredibly confusing and causing that cognitive dissonance because you have the belief of who they can be and the reality of what's happening, and it's no longer matching up. It's enough to drive you crazy, and then they accuse you of going crazy. Some narcissists will even get you to the doctors for help and support for your craziness. And then they will play the martyr to all those around them of how they're the one that's putting up with you and trying to help you. And then when they up and leave you for somebody new, they've already started planting seeds of doubt in other people's mind that the narcissist has done oh so well with putting up with you. They will offer you the drink and then tell everyone that you're the alcoholic. You find out information about them, they'll accuse you of it all being in your head. You're making things up. They do something and they minimise it and claim that it's not a big deal. You're making a big deal out of nothing. A narcissist can simply turn around when you try and express your feelings and say, I'm sorry you feel that way. They're not sorry you feel that way. They're sorry they got caught and they're looking to avoid consequences for their actions. Now, yes, we can use this phrase to protect ourselves. A narcissist will try and guilt trip you, which is when you say, I'm sorry you feel that way. Recognise the false guilt that they're trying to place into you. A narcissist will also lie to you, cheat on you, deceive you, betray you. And then when you try and express how they've made you feel, they'll just say, I'm sorry you feel that way, because they're not willing to recognise their own behaviour. They're just interested in projecting onto you. They can hurt you in some of the most horrific ways, and then they stand back and claim that you're the one that can't take a joke. They were only joking. There's lots of gaslighting phrases they use to drive you to the brink of utter insanity. And then you feel like you're the problem and they tell you that you're the one who is going crazy. Narcissists are some of the most self-centered people you can ever meet, yet the second you place a boundary on them, they accuse you of being selfish and not caring about them. So you question yourself and feel bad and change your no into a yes to serve them. In order to counter gaslighting, the first step is to recognise, to understand the behaviour so that you no longer take it personally. Maintain a strong sense of self and trust within your own instincts. Document conversations and events to have a clear record about what's happened for yourself in the beginning until you can validate yourself, and for the authorities if needed later down the line. Set firm boundaries, which a narcissist will usually escalate their games. So firm boundaries such as emotional, physical and psychological distance. Seek support from trusted friends, family or therapists. By recognising the narcissist gaslighting, you can protect your mental health and regain control over your reality. If anyone has any thoughts on the narcissistic individual, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you're looking for more information on understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a couple of one-to-ones available, which will be in the video description. I do also have several books out on Amazon, How to Create Boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries. A Narcissist Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, which is all about the behaviours of narcissistic individuals, what happens to you in a relationship with them to give you more understanding. Then I have Healing from Narcissistic Abuse, a guided journal to empowerment, a guided journal to recovery and empowerment. That book is less about reading and more about journaling your experience to help you heal. Then I do have 15 rules to deal with narcissistic individuals if you cannot go no contact, because sometimes we can't just cut them off, although that is the best advice if possible. And the new book, which is Hilarious and Horrifying Narcissistic Memes and Their Meanings. These are all the quotes and memes that I have shared over social media over the past few years, and the meanings at the side. If anyone is interested in any of those, they are available on Amazon, and the links are in the video description. If anyone is happy to purchase a book and leave a 5-star review, then the current offer is the Break Free from Narcissistic and Emotional Abuse course is available for free. Just send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for all your support. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.